It comes to dream dinner party host, it doesn't get much better than our next guests, Andy and Makita Oliver.
Now, in their brand new podcast, the mother and daughter duo are inviting listeners around their kitchen table for an evening of delicious food and deep conversation.
I mean, that just sounds like a dream evening,
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
it? It really does. They're here now to tell us more. Welcome to you both.
Hi,
this is
thanks,
like the
Josh.
most natural thing ever, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's what you
Hanging
do,
out-
basically, when
hanging
you're
out there.
recording it.
It's what we do, and it's an extension of our lives anyway. And so podcasts, it's like there's so many around, and everybody kept coming to us with different ideas, and it just didn't feel right. And Makita said, you know what? We should just do what we do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's just been the most fun ever. And it's just great to not have to step even outside your front door.
Yeah, we should do it at my mum's house.
Is that my house?
Literally.
Literally.
And like the dog's there, and my nan lives with my mum and
My
dad
mum's
now, so
wandering
she's
in and
there.
out.
And I think people really appreciate that. And you know, we get asked to be guests on other podcasts a lot, and I think there's quite a lot of podcasts that are like, this is the idea. And I think sometimes if you go, just come around, get loved, get fed,
Yes.
and that's done.
And that's
it.
a big
Done for
thing, isn't
years,
it?
you know.
Yeah.
Food makes people open up, doesn't it? It brings everybody together.
really, really
and obviously, you
does.
two are foodies. You're a very famous chef. Is that what you do? You make the food and you feed them all?
Yeah, so we find out what they like. I mean, actually, Steve Jones, who obviously you're getting to know right now,
yes.
Steve Jones was very
Tomorrow.
specific. He was like, I'd quite like a
Was
Korean...
he?
He was like, I'd quite like a Korean banchan. I was like, no, that's not what I meant, Steve.
He wrote he wrote his own
Just
menu.
Jenny, just loose.
We were like, are you allergic to anything?
He was like, what I'd like, actually, Andy. I was like, all right, Steve, chill out.
Well, we did. We made him
I
a
did do
Korean
it for him in
spread.
the end, because we love him.
Well, he's
Yeah.
a fussy eater, is he, Steve?
Yeah.
This is
Oh, no, he's
nice.
very specific.
You've got this noted for tomorrow.
Yeah, remember that.
There you go.
But it's been lovely. It's been lovely to have people around that not only that we love and that we think are brilliant, but also people that we don't know and getting to know them. The thing is, we wanted it to feel like the best dinner party you don't have to leave your house to go to.
Yes.
Because sometimes you want to go to a dinner party, but you can't actually be bothered to go to a dinner party. So that you could just listen to the lull of it, the hum of the dinner party.
And do you know what's quite nice? When you follow people on Instagram, we all feel like, you know, we haven't seen each other for such a long time. We were saying that Makita has interviewed me about 25
Maybe
billion
thousands
times.
of
And it's the
times.
first time that we've done it this way
I
round.
know.
But I follow you and I feel like I know exactly what you're up to. I see you and I see that you're having lovely dinners and, you know, a great time with each other. So it's actually quite nice that you can listen in on that.
Yes,
now,
exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
And also,
a bit
it takes
deeper in.
people off of... So that we also invite our guests to bring a guest with them, which is what we always do.
Like
when
a
we-
real dinner party. Yeah, plus one.
Yeah, so they get to bring whoever they want. And that way we get a whole range of stories, because generally a lot of the time when you listen to any interviews, it's like a kind of standard, this is what I've got out, this is what I'm doing.
This is
It's
what
like
I'm
8
promoting,
questions.
yeah.
So when you get people around for dinner, especially if they're bringing someone that they love with them, who does not have to be well-known, it's just whoever it is that they love that really genuinely means something to them, the conversation immediately becomes more intimate and kind of more real and more flowing, and it's just this beautiful exchange, and we've just been having such a
And we get to know the guest as well. It's sort of us also saying that everyone's stories are important.
Yeah.
It's not about being well known. It's just about the exchanging of stories. That's how we grow and evolve in the world, and it's a joyful thing.
I love that. So you could literally have anyone. So, Andy, you're in charge of the food.
Yes.
Makita, you're in charge of the drink.
I make the drinks, Joe.
How does that go?
I'm on the drinks side. Really good, but I mean, the thing is, because we record quite early sometimes, I don't really want to plaster people with alcohol. Although Ed Gamble was quite into the...
Ed Gamble was perfectly happy.
1 o'clock after
Talk to me early.
The 1
Gin
o'clock really
fizz.
fancy wine.
He was well into it.
And there we are.
There
Look,
we
that was
are,
hilarious.
after a few gin fizzes. But a lot of people don't drink, so I've been doing things like we're calling them steepers, which is kind of I make a lot of different teas.
Okay.
And I have a herb garden on my balcony, so I've been mixing herbs and different teas and then pouring them over ice and having them sort of like cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Like iced herbal
tea.
This is like a whole experience.
Sometimes the more alcohol you give them, the more they open up.
Absolutely funny that.
Absolutely.
Funny that.
Get them plastered.
That's where the good stories.
That's when the good stuff comes.
But actually, you're right about the food. I mean, you know, there's a reason that breaking bread is an international symbol for welcome and relaxation and to just kick back and relax. And there is something really lovely that we've always done. You know, when Makita was little, I didn't have any money. I still would manage to have, like, get 10 quid. You could always buy chicken, bag of rice, some salad down the market, and you've got a party.
Mm.
You know, good tunes, get the lighting right, and you've got an excellent party. And this, because it comes so naturally to us, I think that when people come there and they receive that welcome, they're so happy to be in that environment that we get to talk about everything. Yeah.
And it's not just like, you know, woohoo, we're having a dinner party, this is going to just be happy chats. You dig into some real stuff.
Yeah, like a real dinner party, it's like everything gets discussed and every topic gets covered, because that's just... we really wanted the conversation to be easy like that. And that thing about the conversations you have at dinners, they can change lives, they can build your life up, you can meet people and have a conversation over dinner and then they're in your life forever.
Yeah.
There are a few people that have been brought as plus ones that I see as my friends now. Ed Gamble's wife.
Ed Gamble's a Charlie,
We love
amazing.
Charlie. So yeah, it's been brilliant actually, and I can't believe how well received. Like it seems to be everywhere, and it feels like everyone's really taking it in. So
We're really happy.
And you're so well received on Gogglebox.
Oh,
I love it.
everyone loves Gogglebox.
It's honestly the best. I don't know why. Like, whose idea was this? It's just genius. We just love watching other people watching telly.
It doesn't sound like it should work, does it? And then you do it.
does.
We love doing it.
Yeah, no, it's such a laugh. But the thing is, my mum made sangria last series, and most people, I see people having massive glasses of wine. I'm like, how can you drink when you're on camera? And I get very nervous about that. But this last summer, we didn't care, and I don't like doing it a bit tipsy.
It was a really good sangria, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I made a little compote. You know, sangria can be a bit rubbish.
Yeah.
So I made like a blueberry compote.
Bougie
Put that-
sangria.
A bit of a bougie sangria. Put that in the bottom of the jug, and then the wine and the fruit and everything went in, and then the lemon.
But then they asked us to talk about politics, and I was like,
Oh, God. Probably not the best stuff to bougie sangria.
I've got to tune into this stirring it up.
I
This
know.
sounds wicked.
Congratulations with it all. You deserve it. I love seeing you guys win. It's amazing. Thank you. No, it's true. It's true. Nice to see you.
nice to see you
I
guys.
really enjoyed that.
Gorgeous.
You don't even have to bring Marvin, you can bring anyone.
I'm not.
Bring
If I'm
Josie.
not out, we'll have a good time. Give us the sangria. We'll talk.
Oh, amazing. And it is so lovely to have you on the sofa with us,
really
Larry
is.
Allison. Larry, you're a fan of the accent, aren't you? You've been taking the mick out of me.
I haven't. I think it's lovely. I think it's a lovely
celebrating
Yes,
this.
celebrating the accent.
Celebrating
Yeah.
it.
What poem did you just say there? Billericay?
My name is Tricky Dicky and I come from Billericay and I'm doing very well. It's an Ian Dury song. I worked with him once and I said, I'm just amazed that somebody could have ever got Billericay into a song.
Into a rhyme.
Then I couldn't
Essex
come
girl,
in and
me
Gavin
too.
Stacey.
Me too.
So your new show sees you travel from Billericay in Essex down to Barry Island in South Wales, and this is all recreated from Gavin and Stacey.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a trip down memory lane in terms of us as the characters, it as the story, where they come from, and all the points you pass going across the country. I mean, I can remember thinking about it years ago, maybe do a walk or something, you know, to walk. It's a couple of 100 miles, you know, you could do it in the morning. But yeah, it's...
Especially our age.
Well, you've been friends for a long time, right? You've been friends for over 25 years.
Till we did that.
Well, I was just about to say, are you still as good friends after road tripping together?
Yeah.
Yes, amazingly.
Better.
Yeah, we were together for 3 weeks, side by side in a car, driving over 200 miles. But we had fun.
We did.
We really did have
nags, no beefs, no nothing, no maps to argue over.
Oh, there we
You
go.
know, we were told where to go and we just went. It was none about, oh, should we turn left and right? It was no, just keep going. It was great.
And was there lots of reminiscing along the way?
Yeah, it
We
was.
just talked about this and that and our careers and life and, you know, and how we were feeling that day or whatever. We were just being ourselves.
Yeah,
That's
that was
the
the
main
great thing
thing.
about it.
How did you first meet them? Because you have been friends for a long time, 25 years.
We've got a mutual friend, and we met through him. And then, you know, all of a sudden we were working together. That's really the way it worked.
So 25 years ago you were working together.
more than that. Yeah, more than that.
What was the show? I can't remember.
It was The Missing Postman.
Oh, The
is what
Missing
it was. It
Postman.
was back in the end of the 80s or during the 90s. There it is.
Oh, look, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
And the thing is, it's one of those odd ones where I don't think you and I ever had a scene together. We didn't.
No.
We were in it. I think we were married in it, but we didn't have a scene together in it.
It's pretty much how it goes, isn't it?
There you go. It's got to work better that way.
It goes.
Yeah.
Now, this trip wasn't just like sightseeing and taking everything in along the way. You got up to some stuff too. You did a bit of cold water swimming.
Cold water swimming.
In the snow.
Yeah, in the snow.
This guy is nuts, I tell you.
Yeah.
I was sitting there in a thick padded jacket, scarf, gloves, like this on this bed. He comes out. Right, I'll just... it was snowing, right? I'll just pop in the water.
Well, we saw a little bit of it in the clip and it looks freezing.
Yeah, it was. There was no doubt about it being freezing. The thing is that it snowed overnight. I was trying to find somewhere to swim because I was into swimming right through the year.
Right.
And I knew there was a river at the bottom of this place that we were staying, but I was so tired the night before, I didn't bother to try and check it out. So I woke up very early in the morning because I'd fallen asleep early and pulled the curtains back and it was snowing and everything was blanketed. So I thought, I'm going to go and have a look now. So I wandered down there, checked it out, and I thought, I could go and swim in this. And sure enough, I knew they were going to be thinking, what are we going to film today? It's all like covered in snow now. So I said, well, can I go and have a swim? And the director said, that's what we're doing.
There you go,
that was it. They dragged Alison out of bed because she was lying in and gave her a couple of pastries and a coffee and got her down by the water. And they said, right, put your gear on and come and swim.
Oh, you look good on it, my Larry. They say it reverses the ageing process, and you do look good on it.
Well, there you go. Thank you very much.
Bit of cold water
lamb
therapy.
kebabs, dear.
And what other activities did you get up to?
Well, we did puppet making, which Alison's very good at.
I love that. That was one of my favourite moments.
There you go.
Making puppets. Yeah, there he is.
Go.
Yes.
We went to what is it? Not a hawking centre. It's a birds of prey centre.
Yeah.
Oh, where you put the meat out and
and you hold it. Yeah.
Did that not scare you?
No, not at all.
And you're quite a keen bird watcher, aren't you?
I am indeed, yes.
Yeah.
So it was lovely to be that close to an owl, and they're not afraid, because they're used to people, obviously, and they just put a little bit of meat on your hand, and it flies in, lands, takes the meat, and
That's it.
flies off. Yeah.
That's it.
And what did you make of Billericay when you first went to it?
Well, I mean, a lot more interesting than I thought. It's a proper little old... It's an old village.
I thought it was lovely.
Yeah.
Really did.
I thought it was just going to be sprawly suburbs, but it's not. It's like, it's got a real centre
And I
to it,
didn't know anything about the history of the Pilgrim Fathers leaving from there.
No.
I didn't.
I mean, it's actually... That is pretty iconic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I can imagine you got a very warm welcome in Billericay.
Yeah, and
I can imagine that everybody double taking you, thinking surely not.
Yeah, well, they weren't exactly lining the streets. We got in there secretly. We filmed Alison coming off the train at Billericay station, and then we zoomed off around the town, and we had the mayor with us. And it was, we had a lovely welcome from them, and they'd set it up that we could plant a tree. And because
they had a lovely plaque, didn't they? With,
which they said they're going to set it in concrete because it'll be stolen.
It was
Here
lovely.
we are. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
But it was really nice to put Billericay in the story because Barry featured so much in the series.
Yeah.
And Billericay was kind of like, oh, that's where they come from. And then they filmed us in Wales. That was it. We filmed the house in Wales. But Alison kept insisting we've got to find the house like Mick and Pam's when we're driving around Billericay.
And did you?
Yeah, several.
Oh, very much so. No, it was brilliant. That was brilliant because the house that we used in Dinas Powys outside Cardiff was perfect for Pam and Mick's house, the kind of house they would have had in Billericay.
What was your favourite scenes to film as Pam and Mick?
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah.
But I think one of them was when they have a row about the fact that Gavin's going to get married in Wales. He's not getting married in Billericay.
Yes.
And Pam's flying off on one, and he goes, oh, calm down. No, don't you tell me to calm down. It was all that. And then they get into bed, and she won't speak to him. She just, no, Mick, no, she won't speak. And then he puts the ears on.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, gosh.
I need you, Camilla. I want you.
Oh, Charles, will I ever be your queen?
Yeah, you will, right? So long as you stop this sulking, OK?
Brilliant. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Now she's the dancer turned daredevil. Shirley Ballas has swapped the Strictly dance floor for the skies.
Yeah, she's facing her fear of heights and taking on 3 epic challenges for charity. So let's see how she's been getting on.
I'm all kitted up from head to toe, as you can see, and about.
I love that. And here she is, the Wonder Woman herself, Shirley Ballas. It's so lovely to see you.
It's great to see you again. Thank you for having me on again.
Shirley, how do you look that good doing that zip wire? Because when I did that, I did not look like that. You look so composed, so elegant.
How did you look then, Jo?
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah, you weren't composed at all, were you?
no. Can we just go back to Shirley after? I mean,
Yeah, let's go back to Shirley and see how relaxed and composed you are. I can't believe what did you? Was you doing some sort of meditation?
I did yoga and meditation. I have this terrible fear of heights. And I actually said a little prayer and I was really breathing. So I was yoga breathing and keeping calm. I really was terrified, but I took everything I ever learned as a dancer and kept my cool and kept my composure.
Look how chilled she is.
I
You
know.
can hear the air
I know.
rushing past. You just look
Yes.
beautiful. So this is all part of the Skyathlon.
Skyathlon.
You're 2/3 of the way through so far.
Yes.
How's it been going? Are you happy you've done it? Would you do it again?
Well, let's not push it. The zip wire was quite difficult. The wing walk, everybody at the wing walk was spectacular, but I did have tears. I was crying because I saw the 1942 plane. I wanted to check in with the guy that was going to be taking me up there, you know, and I watched the video. So it was quite terrifying. But I just kept saying, you know, I'm doing this, dedicating it to my brother and to all people out there who've lost loved ones to suicide. And that's why I became a Calm ambassador to help campaign against living miserably. I don't want anybody out there to suffer the way my mum and I have suffered.
You know, when you talk about your brother, it's David, wasn't it?
yeah.
What do you think he would make of you doing all this? I mean, do you ever even talk to him when you're doing some of these challenges? What do you say?
I took his picture and I put it right here at the top of my bra there, him and my mum.
What would he think of this?
He would be standing right next to me and he'd be going, OK, you can do this, your big brother's here, you know. And I think if I'd have had Calm 20 years ago, David would have been there with me. So that was the part that was quite sad for me.
and, I mean, you've done so well. You've done over 20,000. You've raised over 20,000 now.
I think I'm up to about 27,000. British Airways have stepped up to donate 3,000 for me. And
Good old British Airways.
Yeah, well done, British Airways. But you've got a massive challenge tomorrow, haven't you?
It's the skydive, isn't it?
How are you feeling?
I mean, going up in an aeroplane, I travel all the time. Of course, I have to go on flights. My son lives in LA. I never like flying. It's a big deal, you know. And to actually go on the plane, I've imagined all sorts of things, being terrified because there'll be other people on the flight and I don't want to appear weak, you know, but I probably will going to need a nudge out. I think I'm going to have to be nudged
Push
out.
or a nudge?
A little bit of a push and a nudge to off you go, you're going anyway. I don't think there's any way of getting out of that.
But you're going to be strapped to someone, aren't you?
Oh, I'm going to be
on your
strapped. So I just want to make sure that they've done it for 60 years and they know exactly what they're doing. And do we have a double umbrella? I mean, a parachute.
Oh, you'll be all right. You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
You're going to be fine. Obviously, when you're doing something like this and you're raising so much money, you have to pull upon your old training of dancing. Yeah. How has that helped you with these challenges?
Well, what I noticed, particularly being 62, I had to climb up on the aeroplane. I had to get there. There was a specific way that you had to get up
there. You have to be
fit. You have to have a good core. You know, I was having to use my legs to get all the way up onto the front of that. There was no little lift that took me there. And a good core training in the zip wire as well. So I think that kind of helps, the fact that I know how to breathe.
Yeah.
I know how to carry myself. So I do think that helped me a little bit, particularly in the skywalk thing on the plane.
So your skydive is your final challenge
I've
tomorrow.
left that till last.
The worst one.
That's terrifying?
Oh, yeah. It terrifies me.
You've surpassed your goal of
Yes.
£20,000. Can you just tell us what that money will do for the charity?
You know, we have a... from 5 till 12, there is a, you know, a WeChat, web chat and a helpline that people can call. We answer calls every 59 seconds. So that money will go, I mean, it will be helping staff to be able to take these calls, and it will go to all sorts of areas within CALM to be able to reach the public so that the public have somewhere to go. It can be anonymous telephone calls, it can be an intervening call where they, you know, come and help you. I just want people out there. I just don't want any more suffering. The stories I've heard this week, you know, just terrible. The latest being a 15-year-old who'd taken her own life, and I was just mortified. I wouldn't want any family out there to suffer this way. Trust me, at some point, it touches everybody, somebody we know or an immediate family, and it is the most horrific thing. So to anyone suffering, get in touch with CALM. They will be there to help you.
So what's your new target now? What are you hoping to... You smashed the first target of 20 grand.
Well, I'd like to think I could at least get to 40,000. I'm on my way to 30. So if there's any big companies out there who would like to donate and write it off, you know, come on, let's all band together. Let's really send CALM on their way to helping people.
Thank you. And Shirley, we cannot have you here without talking about Strictly. Now, the lineup has been announced. Can you give us some of the names? And there's been a big one announced today.
Oh, yes, we've had Les Dennis today. I mean, we all know Les Dennis.
Oh, he's going to be great.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you, I think this is an amazing cast. Just when you think it can't get any better, it does. But I am fangirling. Now, I've never said this before.
Who are you fangirling? You've never said this?
Oh, my goodness. Angela Rippon.
Oh,
Krishnan, the newsreader, who I listen to every evening with that sophisticated voice. I mean, if their dancing is as beautiful as they are poised, we're in for a real treat. I'll be expecting a lot from Leighton.
Oh, he's an amazing dancer.
Amazing singer, dancer, performer. We've got actors, actresses. Actually, I think that we have across the board. I'm also Jodie Cundy. I'm interested to see how the Paralympian does. I know that on Dancing with the Stars several years ago, one of the young ladies was second. She was a Paralympian. She had an amputation below both knees, and she was fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to this lineup, I'm telling you. And there is a treat in store on the opening show.
Is there?
I'm not supposed to
Are you dancing?
I'm not. I didn't say that.
See, it's definitely got to be you, Shirley. You're going to be doing something special.
I just said there was a treat.
And the only treat we want is Shirley Ballas dancing.
Oh, well, there you go, though.
Can I just say about Angela Rippon? Wasn't she the original person to host Strictly Come Dancing? It was called something else.
It was called Come Dancing.
And you was
back in the 80s. So I used to represent the North East. But in 1991, I made the final at the United Kingdom Championships.
Wow.
And she was the host. Poised beautifully. Yeah. I have followed her my whole career. 79 years of age, she is going to be giving you all a run for your money. I'm telling you, she's quite special.
Fantastic.
But we have a whole unique lineup. The whole lineup is fantastic.
Shirley, is there anyone that you'd really want to see on that dance floor?
You, Josie.
Wow. I wouldn't want to show them up.
I am never going to give up on the hope that we have a royal family member.
Oh,
that
it will happen.
Out, you know, when we saw a celebrity get me out of here last year. What was his name again? I've got his name. The lovely... he was on Royal Family, married to Princess Anne's daughter.
Oh, Mike Tyndall. Mike Tyndall. And remember when he had a smile on the back of his head?
Yeah.
I don't normally watch that show, but I watched it because of him.
So do you think you'll get someone royal then on your show one day?
I hope so.
Hopefully.
I
That'd be lovely,
hope so. I think it would, but love Camilla. I know she loves the show. She told me personally she watches it.
Aww.
And she's meant to be really good fun as well.
She's
I can imagine her on that. So I think she'd really enjoy it.
Cha-cha there, yes.
Well, listen, good luck with this skydive tomorrow. We are so rooting for you. You're going to be fine, don't worry. Good luck, and you're doing such good work for CALM.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you, Shirley. Thanks for joining us. Good luck. Now. We are so lucky to have James join us now. James, thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, you are undoubtedly the most successful X Factor contestant of all time. OK, over 1 billion UK streams. But you were writing music way before the X Factor, weren't you?
I was, yeah. I was, I've been doing it a while. About 10 years before I did the X Factor, I was in bands and, you know, just plugging away, trying to make it as a singer-songwriter, yeah.
How old were you in that video there, then? How many years ago was that?
I've been about 23, so it's nearly... It's 10 years exactly, I think.
10 years. And what does it feel like watching that? Because, I mean, that's...
It's It's a little bit triggering, to be honest. It's like, yeah. I mean, that was probably the best and worst experience of my life because it was just an absolute pressure pot. So a lot of anxiety came with that whole thing, and certainly straight like in the immediate aftermath of X Factor, I struggled quite a bit. So yeah, when I see that, I think what an amazing thing. I got that platform to showcase my abilities as a musician, and it's allowed me this incredible career. But also, it was you know, quite a traumatic time as well.
It's a really interesting juxtaposition. You've spoken about it before because it allowed you to live out your dream, as you said.
Yeah.
And you used it really well. I mean, 30 million records, a lot of records, right?
Yeah.
The downside, though, I guess it's something you have to take when you're thrown into fame like that. How bad was it for you?
Well, yeah, I just don't think there's a handbook like for anyone, you know. Certainly for someone like me, I you know, was genuinely plucked from obscurity, you know, came from a kind of normal working class background. And so anyone who goes through that, a lot of the people you see go on the X Factor, you know, come from nothing and aren't really prepared for fame. No one's prepared for fame, but I suppose, you know, I in particular wasn't really prepared for it. I just always saw the goal being a successful singer-songwriter, not to be famous or to be judged on or scrutinised on a sort of like such a large scale.
Was there a famous moment that freaked you out the most, where you went,
there was multiple. I mean, Nicole Scherzinger was mentoring me, you know, from Nicole from the Pussycat Dolls. So I was like, you know, and Robbie Williams was through the door one day, and No Doubt, Gwen Stefani, just like, you know, there was so many like icons that were in and out of there. It was like a revolving door of famous people when I was on the X Factor. So yeah, it was quite.
So you never
wild.
thought that you'd have the explosion of success that you've had?
I think I always thought I might get somewhere with music because I had like a pretty unwavering belief in my ability to write songs and to move people with my singing and stuff. But X Factor wasn't really the path I thought I would take. It would kind of happen by accident. I sort of ran out of money. My mum bribed me. She said, "I'll give you a tenner if you go and try out the X Factor." So yeah, it all happened so quick and so suddenly. So yeah, it's been mad trying to navigate it all.
I love the way you've never been a snob about the X Factor. I mean, you're eternally grateful.
Oh yeah, I'm so grateful. Yeah, and to Simon Cowell, who continues to give me opportunities like having me on Britain's Got Talent and things like that. It's, you know, that show. You know, I wouldn't have been able to break through without that because a lot of the time you need money, you need a management company, and a lot of the people you see in music today have got a lot of help behind them. So.
Your voice is just the perfect kind of love song voice, though, and you do a good, broken-hearted, sad love song.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been known for.
Yeah. How do you feel about that, being known for that?
It's weird, actually, sometimes, because I think, like, I always thought of myself as a bit of a rock star, because I was in bands and stuff, and I kind of came up doing rock music. So to be known as this like balladeer, and I do so many other styles of music, it's great. You know, I love just reaching people and connecting with people, so it's fine. You know.
Well, you're going into dance and even country.
I've done a bit of dance, yeah. I've done a bit of dance, yeah.
Do you know who I'd love to see you collab with?
Who's that?
Fred again.
Fred again. That would be awesome.
Wouldn't it?
I love Fred again, yeah.
So if you're watching Fred, you go.
Give us a call, mate.
Yeah, we're putting it out there.
Give us a shout.
And like country music's really taken off now, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's massive. I know it's always been there, but a lot of younger people getting into it, aren't they?
Well, yeah, this new album that I've made is there's a couple of songs on there that are slightly country leaning. So yeah, it's quite an Americana-inspired record. So yeah, there's a bit of that if you like that.
And what inspired Blindside, your brand new single?
Well, this one was like a different sort of process for me. I was in a session. It was a little bit calculated. I was like, I need to write an up-tempo song for the record, and I just went in the booth and started scatting a load of melodies like over this guitar part, and it was a song that we were ready to actually abandon. We were like, I don't know if we've got anything here, and I felt like there was something there, and then I kind of freestyled most of the song in the booth and a lot of the lyrics, and so Blindside, the phrase kept coming up when I was doing that. And I thought, I'm going to write a song about how love can blindside us sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't work out, and then you have to kind of love the ghost of that person that, you know.
And then there's new love, love of a child. Congratulations to yourself and Jessica. Emily is how old is she now?
She's 8 months.
She's 8 months.
She's actually 9 months next week, yeah. So.
Changes everything, doesn't it?
It does. Perspective, yeah. It's given me a completely different perspective. I'm a bit of a softie now. I just, you know, I look at life completely differently. Yeah, she's changed me.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
Oh my word! Does it change the way you approach songwriting? Does it change your tone, your mood when you write songs?
I think so. Yeah, I think that you know, like when I attempt to tap into that headspace. You know, when I'm writing about love, she's definitely at the forefront of my mind now. I think about her more than anything else when doing that. So, yeah, she's become a real inspiration for me with my music. Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah.
And you've been very open about your mental health struggles, haven't you? And how does that incorporate into your music that you do?
Well, music's always been like a friend to me in that sense. You know, it's always been there. You know, yeah. I mean, anyone who does art or is a creative person, like, will tell you that we're really lucky to have that avenue to channel our mental health struggles into. So yeah, I do kind of use it.
Do you find music a bit of a healer for you?
Absolutely, yeah. It's very cathartic. You know, writing songs is without that, I'd probably, I don't know where I'd be. I'd be struggling.
We're just delighted to have. My kids are so happy that you're in here today.
Really?
Yeah, they're absolutely delighted. They're saying, "Dad, he looks so cool these days. The hair and the whole."
Yeah,
kind of
I've had a lot of stick about the hair, but
have you?
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd put it under the hat today, and then people can listen to me and not comment on the hair.
Well, now all I want to see is what's under the hat. Why is it huge?
This does contour it a little bit. It is a bit out of control at the minute. Yeah.
You look really happy.
Yeah,
you look really chilled and happy.
I'm just relaxed. Anytime I've come on here in the past, I've always been like riddled with anxiety.
Have you?
Yeah, just any sort of live TV. Probably because of the nature of how I came up. But I've sort of probably having a kid just chilled me out.
Yeah, which is mad. You've got the best fans ever. I mean, you've got thousands and thousands dedicated to you in a Facebook group. I mean, what does it feel like to have? And they're really dedicated to you, aren't they, James?
Yeah, my fans are unique because I think that they, you know, rightly or wrongly, feel like maybe sometimes I haven't been given a fair shake or I've been given my flowers considering what I've managed to do in spite of all the obstacles I've faced. And so they really do campaign for me in a way that is like just... it inspires me and I'm really grateful for them, yeah.
Well, we're really grateful for you coming in. Thank you, James. Blindside, out now.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
My son Milo's going to be looking at your trainers going, hello.
Yeah, I get a lot of comments about these bad boys.
They are good.
They are nice.
Oh,
lovely.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Thank you, James. Now
Thanks, James. Travels. He's going to tell us all about the unexplored corners across the pond over in America. Matt, good to see you.
Good to see you both.
And you've come straight from the farm because you're still a farmer. It's still having up in the Dales.
Yeah, been up north, so my kids are watching from up there.
Wow.
And mum and dad as well.
Do you want to say hello to them all? Say hello to them all.
Hello there.
They've probably been up since 5 a.m. like...
Oh, working away,
yeah?
tough. No, to be honest with you, things are a lot easier than they were before. And that was the whole reason why we were doing what we were doing back on our family farm. My mum had this nasty accident, and as things progress, you think, how do we make this sustainable for them to continue living the way that they love? And so we made all these changes, changed our flocks over to sheep that were easier to manage, and do you know what, things are going great up there
just
now.
A beautiful TV show, like pure escapism, Josie. You just drift off watching you. It's just a wonderful show.
Well, we're quite a quirky family, and to be honest with you, that's the way it's always been. And you know, I've done lots of different television programmes, and nobody's really seen that side of me before. But that's been my life. That's shaped me. That's made me, you know, who I am, the countryside that I grew up in, and that lifestyle and that way of life. So we put it on the telly, and people enjoy spending time with us.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And you swapped sheep farming in the UK for the Americas.
Well, do you know, this is interesting because people really enjoyed that show so much, and it was real, and it just is the way that it is. Whenever I go on holiday, I don't go to beach areas. I go to the rural parts, and I love to talk to farmers and those that are rearing livestock and all of that. And so I thought, well, why don't you just film what I do when I go abroad? And so that's the heartbeat of this series. And really, it's all about the people. It's about the community. It's about those quiet people in rural America that you don't often hear about. And this is not about Las Vegas and monster trucks. It's like a cross between Little House on the Prairie and Yellowstone.
My favourite, my favourite. Where did you travel to, Matt?
So we did Florida, started in Florida, then we did Texas, Arizona, California. But honestly, the people that I met, the ranchers, I know you've got a thing for cowboys.
Oh, yeah, I've got a little thing for cowboys.
Well,
that was our little
yes,
secret.
And rugby players. And dancers.
Rugby players.
Yeah, but I mean, I was up on horseback with the ranchers out there, and I was diving on the barrier reef down because they have real problems with the barrier reef there. I was meeting those who are effectively farming coral.
Wow.
And they then harvest the coral when it gets to a certain length, and then they stick it back to the existing reef with epoxy resin, so that the barrier reef itself can continue to grow, and all of those species and all that come back. So although it was
stingrays, man.
Yeah, although it was, you know, agriculture at its heart, it's those who are working within the landscape and finding out what makes them tick. And I mean, we turned up and it was very unscripted. I mean, it was like, please show me what you do. And because of that way, and as soon as they realised that I was really into what they were doing, they were so welcoming and so on. They were just opening up their barns and saying, look at all my old
Incredibly
tractors.
shot. That was a beautiful bit of shooting.
Yeah, no, it's a great crew. Actually, crew-wise, it's the same crew that we used to film our farm in the Dales with. So it's very much connected, and all those tones and the heartbeat that we had on our farm, I've just widened it out to...
The scale, though, Matt, when you go into rural America, the size of the farms, it's extraordinary.
Unbelievable, yeah. And actually, we went into Arizona as well, and I met up with a Colorado River Indian tribe that use the Colorado River to irrigate their crops in the middle of the desert. And they were showing me all these techniques of how they can grow crops in the sand. I mean, it was just incredible. But they go back through all their ancestry, and the Miccosukee tribe as well in the Everglades, who fled there, you know, just for protection. And then they made that place their home, working within the landscape and growing crops at certain times of the year and being in tune with Mother Nature in that respect. So,
is it as tough for them farming over there as it is for all the farmers over here who struggle?
I think it is. I mean, it's one of those things where there's the industry side of it, there's making the money, and then there's providing for yourselves and for your family, and that way of life, you know yourself, it's not a job being a farmer, it's a way of life, it's a lifestyle, and you've got to love it. And again, it goes back to my upbringing, and that's what's made me tick. That's my work ethic. Your work ethic is for each other and for the people that your neighbours and those that are around you. And that really strikes through in this series.
Well, they're the hardest working people, farmers, aren't they? I've never known a bunch of people that work so hard.
Yeah, and we have the best in the world. I mean, I've been all over the world and seen lots of farmers, and British farmers, without question, are the best.
Matt, has it changed you, this series? Because you do feel a little bit different. Like, has it changed?
Well, you're probably seeing me in my natural state, not as a TV presenter.
But not covered in mud for a change. And not got his wellies on, yeah.
Exactly. I tell you that when you do things like this, it really makes you connect with what makes you feel good. Do you know what I mean? And you bring stuff back, and now it changed me. It's kind of changed the way I farm a little bit, because now I lasso my sheep.
You lasso your sheep, do you? What, do you wear a cowboy hat?
Man.
Yes. Well, I bought my dad a cowboy hat. We went to ML Leddy's, which is at Fort Worth, which is near to Dallas. We went to this incredible stock show, so I got to meet all the brilliant stock producers out there. And we went to this place. They make cowboy hats. I mean, you would love it. Cowboy hats, cowboy boots, ML Leddy's. And yes, I bought one for my dad.
Amazing.
So now he goes around the Durham Dales wearing a Stetson.
Do you know, as you'll know, as a farmer, one of the most important parts of the day is giving the weather forecast.
Yeah.
And we've got to do that now. But it's been so lovely to see you, and we can't wait to see the new series.
Yes,
Thank you so
always
much.
a pleasure. Thank you.
On Channel 4.
Now you just can't help but love our next guest. By day, you'll find her sitting with the loose women. By night, she returns to where it all began, stand-up.
Yeah, now Judy Love is heading back on the stage, bringing her comedy tour to a town near you very soon. Before we talk to her, she's a little bit nervous. I'm amazed you're a bit nervous.
I do.
Don't be nervous.
I'm with you guys, and I've got to say, I'm sorry, Josie. I mean, you are looking fabulous, yeah? You're not a snack, OK? This is a whole meal, 3 course. Right?
Yeah.
Just don't come to South London. You will not leave.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And dessert. And dessert.
And dessert, girl.
And dessert. All right, well, look, before we delve deeper into that situation, have a look at this.
Yeah, go on then.
You know, strictly the curse. You know, you're going to end up having an affair or meeting someone and falling in love and running away. And I was like, sign me up! And then the other day I was at the lady doctor's. As he was there, you know, he said to me, oh, great American smooth. I said to him, oh my gosh, babes, you know what? I went to a new girl called Lucinda in Streatham. Like, I could pass on her Skittles for your missus, if you like. He said to me, no, I mean your American Smooth on Strictly.
Hey.
I love it. I love it.
Thanks, man.
Your first ever solo tour.
I know. I mean, I still pinch myself because I remember the days where I used to think about touring or, you know, imagine even doing stand-up. And now, like, travelling across the UK, it's just unbelievable to me. I've done, like, half of the leg, you know, the summer tour, around 18 days. So to be back on it in September, it's just fabulous.
I'm like... You say you're nervous sitting here for a wee chat with a couple of pals.
Yeah.
I mean, it must terrify you getting on a stage.
You know what? It does. There was times when I first started doing stand-up, I literally couldn't speak to anyone for like 3 days to just keep my nerves...
Beforehand?
Yeah, I'd
Right.
turn my phone off. Like,
Grumpy?
don't call me. Not grumpy, but just don't call me.
Right.
Don't turn up at the house. No one ain't cooking for you right now, OK? I've got a show and I'm only on for 5 minutes and I'd be nervous. And now I still get that excitement and that nerves. And I usually, within that last hour, I'm quite quiet. And that last 10 minutes before going on stage, I just have to get everybody out of the room and let me just have a moment by myself. You know, then I, you know, just get everyone together and we get on the stage.
Do you have a little routine? Do you, like, you know, do something, a little prayer or
something? A little
something?
prayer, I do a little prayer because you know what? The nerves is there, but the nerves is from I want people to just feel that love and that laughter, whatever they're carrying on their shoulders, that when they come in, you know, they get to laugh it away. And that's what it's more about. And I think when I step onto the stage, the nerves go to side and, you know, my Sasha Fierce comes out because I want the people to enjoy it. I want them to have that freedom to just express joy.
Do you know what, Judy Love, there's not many people that make me absolutely belly laugh, but you are one of them. And I want to thank you because you totally got me through lockdown. Your videos were amazing. But this tour, it is quite personal to you. What can people expect when they come and see it?
I mean, you're definitely going to come and be like, oh, she's not like this on Loose Women. Do you know what I mean? It's like you get to see a lot more about me. You know, I'm a mum, I'm a single mum, about transitions in different stages of life, you know, being a young child, teenager, learning about becoming a woman, a black British woman, a black woman in the UK, and being a parent and obviously dating. Yeah, something that we can all relate to, whether you're in a relationship or trying to get into a relationship. You'll hear my stories. And it's just a relatable show for people to just connect with.
I've something really relatable with you.
Yes?
Yeah, because I went to college in the Elephant and Castle. That roundabout, with the LCP there, right? But that roundabout, you have a very good take that's taken away some of the fear and pain from me about that roundabout. Can we have a wee look at it?
Yes, you can.
Have a look at this.
Wow.
Who the hell invented and designed Elephant and Castle's roundabout? I was lost for about 20 minutes. I was going round and round, ring of roses, pocket full of posies. I tished you, me damn Ross lost. I was in South London and at one stage I felt like I was in East. That's the kind of roundabout that you bring your Bible with you.
It's terrifying.
That roundabout, and do you know what? I could tell you something which was really crazy. I went to an event in South London one time, and this is when the video had gone viral, and this gentleman came up to me and goes to me, oh, I saw your video on the roundabout. It was really great. I said, thanks. He was like, yeah, I was one of the designers. I was like, oh, I'm just going to get a juice, boo-boo. Hold on, I'll be back in a minute.
It's terrifying.
It is a lot.
Or else what's scarier used to be running under the little subways underneath. Which I'd get lost in all the time,
But that was one of the, you know, one of my many viral videos before. And that video is where Loose Women, the amazing Sally and Tom, you know, saw me and was like, yeah, I think we'd love to have her on and interview her and then becoming a panellist. So as much as I see that video now and I'm like, oh my gosh, it takes me back. It brings so much joy and it's a heartfelt moment that someone watched that, like Sally and Tom, and said, yeah, you know, we connect. We want other people to experience her. It's beautiful.
Well, people connect with you, Judy, because you're so real. And you've done some pretty real jobs in the past. I mean, you've worked with mental health, people with mental health. And there's a situation that you had and you really made him laugh. Can you talk us through that? Because you know, it's those little things, isn't it?
It is. And it's, you know, I qualified as a social worker. I did my master's in social work and I worked in mental health, and there was a particular time I was doing some training in a mental health rehabilitation home, residential home, and it was people with real high psychosis, you know, really serious psychosis. And there was a day that I was cooking and, you know, there was at least around 12 residents, and we was laughing and I was making joke and I was just being me. And one of the gentlemen, we was all laughing. I remember standing there and watching everybody laugh and just taking it in. And then one of the gentlemen, it makes me emotional today. One of the gentlemen just turned to me and said, like, thank you. For a moment, I just forgot about my psychosis. And to me, I was like, that's all you could think about. That's all you could think, that in a moment, someone could forget about something or they could just feel that moment of joy. And that is definitely one of the things that kind of pushed me into saying, you know what, let me just try. Let me try, you know?
It should be escapism. Go to a comedy show.
Yeah, I think laughter is healing. I've been through a lot of adversities in life, like many, and one of the things that I see the pattern that has got me through was laughing, you know, just finding that place where you could just drop your shoulders, release and connect with people.
How much of a laugh is Loose Women and the gang there?
Well, I'm glad you backed it up with the word the gang, OK?
Yeah.
Loose Women are a ball. I absolutely love all of them. And do you know what? I say to everybody, the beauty about Loose Women is I've got like 20 women to my hand that I could get advice, whether it's from a health stand, whether it's for parenting, financial. I'm so blessed with having these talented women around me. And then we're now taking it on tour.
You've got 2 tours going on.
We have got 2 tours going on. Well, I've got my One Like Judy Love tour, but Loose Women are going live on tour in September. I'm in the Cardiff and Birmingham one. And I mean, listen, it's going to be a ball.
Loose, let loose.
I mean, let's call it loose women.
Loose.
We're about to get loose. And it's really exciting because doing live shows is where you really get to connect, but being in front of, you know, in a theatre with hundreds of women and men and they just being connected and them seeing us live, it's going to be outstanding.
I cannot wait for that.
So you're just going to tour the country, cities, towns?
Yeah, I mean, Loose Women, I think they're doing the whole of September. I'm going to be on, I think, the first one in Birmingham and Cardiff. You've got a mix of the women. I mean, any show that you go to, you're going to enjoy. If you enjoy Loose Women, this is on another level because it's live, it's in a theatre. I mean, there's a little bit of wine. So I think it's going to be extra nice.
And not on telly, so you can say whatever you want.
We can say what we want.
As you like.
And I get to spend time with some of the women that I love the most. And it's like a girls' trip, and everyone can come with us. So I'm really excited for that.
Judy, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You know, you've worked really, really hard. You know that? You've worked so hard.
You all have, yeah. It's one of those moments where you're just like, you know, this is where it is. And that's why I always say, even in my show, in my One Like Judy Love tour, it's about taking those chances sometime, you know. If I never said to myself, OK, I don't feel like this is the place I'm supposed to be, I feel like there's something else, and just take that risk, then I wouldn't be here with you amazing people.
You've done it.
Keep making us smile, will you?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Snack, a whole snack, that's what I say.
Snack?
Yeah.
Oh.
She calls me a snack. I like it.
I'd just say Tina, John, Joe, Bradley and Rachel, otherwise known as S Club, join us now and looking amazing. So good to see you all.
Nice back. Really good.
And so exciting. This is the kind of first week of the relaunch, re-announcing yourselves to the world, I take it, is it?
Yeah. It is, yeah. We're doing the promotion for our new single, These Are the Days, which is out now. So, yeah, it's been fun being back in the driving seat.
Your first new music in 20 years. Was it daunting, Tina? Or...
Yes.
Was it daunting for you all?
Yeah, we were just really excited because we just feel so blessed that to be able to kind of come back and, I guess, new chapter, do it again.
The amazing reaction that we've had as well.
And have, like, a sold-out tour.
And what a reaction that you've had. You've had a sell-out tour. Are you shocked, or are you...
A little bit.
Yeah. I think we are, aren't we?
so much. I think so. You never really truly know, do you?
Yeah, you never know what to expect. But I think it's that nostalgia for people, you know, and we are just going to come out with a celebration of all our big hits.
We've got some of the best fans in the world, you know, they've always stuck by us all over the years, you know, and it's just great to come back and put this on for them, you know?
You really are.
The thing about the music, though, like, we found it all morning, haven't we, Joe? When it comes on, you're straight back there, you know. Is it? I mean, is it all still so familiar to you? Did you have to reset your brains a bit? Did you cruise back into S Club mode?
We just all cruise straight back into it, you know. I think with the songs, they're so uplifting, so positive, so you can't help but smile and sing and dance along, you know, whether you want to or you don't. You just do. So it
go like
feels
this.
nice. It does.
We've
have to like.
We've got to have a listen to your new song. Let's have a look. Years. You've all been so successful, but I'm so sad for you at the same time. What was it like looking through the videos of Paul to make the video for this new single?
It was tough, you know. It was never going to be easy, but I think Paul was such a massive character, and he was so silly that you just do end up laughing at half of it because he was just always full of fun and full of happiness. So, you know, I think that moving forward, we just want to remember Paul for the happy chappy that he was.
And we have all those memories on film as well. We're really lucky. All of our moments with Paul, we've got documented forever. Do you know what I mean? So we're lucky in that respect.
Did you find it quite healing looking back at all the videos? Or...
Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because in the music video we had a book. We wasn't allowed to see it until the day of the shoot. So all the reactions you see in the video are us reacting, you know, in real time.
It's real.
And then we had a video that was about 45 minutes long of just random clips from back in the day, and it's just it's just great to have those memories.
A lot of our decisions for tour have been driven by Paul, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. In what way, Rachel? In what way?
Just, you know, when we're picking songs or when we're working out the screens or whatever it is, Paul's always, he's just going to be such a huge part of it. And,
And it must be so beautiful as well, Rach, for his family to see that. Did they say anything when you were using all his footage?
Yeah, we've been in touch with Paul's family a lot, and you know, they're a big part of everything we're doing too. And when Paul's mum saw all the footage, I mean, so special.
Everything we've done has all gone through Paul's family with their 100% blessing. So we would never do anything that was not, you know, respectful to them or to Paul.
So it also, Tina, it kind of makes you, when a tragedy strikes, be it with family or friends, it makes you so much more grateful for what you've got and what you're doing, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Like, we kind of now you know, it makes you realise that we are all just human beings, and you've got to just, you know, take everything, you know,
life's too short
to sort of, you know.
And John, did you feel Paul when you were shooting the video? Did you feel...
We talk about him we mention him every single day. There's always moments when you think, oh, Paul would have loved that, or Paul would have said this, or Paul would have...
The sun was out that day as well. As you know, we've not really had much sun this summer so far. But on that day, the sun was beaming. It was a beautiful day. And we say that, you know...
He's always around.
And of course we miss him, so we just sort of like, we feel his presence.
Yeah, and also at the shoot we did recently, a song came on and we were like, that's Paul's song. You know, lots of little things happening. We're like, that's...
And that'll happen forever.
It will.
Yeah, your references will happen forever. Look, we've got to talk about Hannah because she's obviously not here today, and, you know, we read that, you know, you're hoping she might rejoin at some stage. In the papers today, slightly different story being told, but I'll just tell you what's been said in the papers. It said that an anonymous source has claimed that Hannah Spurd is no longer on speaking terms with the band, claims that Hannah was not aware she wouldn't be included in the tour until the group posted a video on Instagram with tour details. So that's what's been written in the newspapers today, and I guess to give you the chance to respond to that, John.
I mean, for us and for everyone listening, actually, whenever an article starts with "a source said," you can kind of take it with a pinch of salt.
Who is the source?
But, you know, the one thing they did get right is that we are doing a 15-date tour across the country, which starts in Birmingham on October the 12th.
Yes.
We're going back to Dublin this year, which we
didn't
do last
time.
So we're really looking forward to the Irish one.
John, the door is always open for Hannah, is that what you're saying?
We've said that many times.
It's
always open.
The article's nonsense.
We're doing a lot of stuff in 2024, so you never know what's going to happen in the future. But, you know, I think just right now we're just really excited and really looking forward and concentrating on the tour and making it a really special show.
We've got a lot of work ahead of us.
We have.
You got some dance routines you learned, Bradley.
That's right,
How's that going, by the way?
Yeah, it's going really well. We've had a couple of rehearsals and we actually just fell back into it and working with a great choreographer.
We've got to get Andy Peter
better
buff.
than we thought we'd be.
We have to get... I was just saying, man, Andy Peters, man, you're making me look bad out here, bro. Like, you know, I need to get back out in the gym, you know.
The only one.
For real. You're looking great. You're looking great, Andy.
No, you all look great. You all look absolutely fabulous. I'm so proud of you. And thank you for bringing the tour back. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Good luck
We'll see you there.
Have a great time. Brilliant stuff.
I'm living my dream right now because Keith Lemon is here.
Yeah, I'm delighted to say this isn't the first time Keith and Josie have got close up and personal, because they recently went wild in the aisles for the new series of Keith Lemon Goes Shopping.
I went to the head teacher's office once and I was quite a tubby kid and I thought I'm off. So I tried to climb out the window and I got stuck in the window.
Is it true that your mum used to take you to school in a horse and cart?
Yeah.
Would she come along to school?
Yeah.
I mean, what did your friends say?
Well, I was a bit... when I was a kid...
Oh, that's an interesting means of transportation in modern times.
Yeah. Well, when you're a kid, it's a bit embarrassing, but now I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
My mum trains horses for the horse and cart, yeah.
That's her job?
Yeah, she's a horse trainer.
Are you like a big horse person then?
I am, but my mum was a bit mean when I was growing up because they used to put me on the back of a horse.
What, like you were holding up without a saddle?
Yeah.
Stronger.
Can we just repeat what she just said?
Oh my God, my accent's horrible! She's never seen herself on telly before.
Have you never
heard yourself speak before?
Never ever watched myself. I've just watched myself there and I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't realise how Bristolian I was.
Well, because you were in your hometown, so I guess your accent gets stronger, doesn't it, when you go home?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Do I sound Bristolian now?
Of course you sound American.
Scandinavian too.
Yeah. It's called Shopping with Keith Lemon, not Keith Lemon Goes Shopping.
Better name. My name's better for.
All right, OK, then. Well, I'll tell all the graphics people.
Could you get it all changed, please?
Well, the legend Keith Lemon is here. Now, for people who haven't watched the show, not many,
No one watches it. Because when we were filming it, people come up to me and go, what are you filming? I go, shopping. They go, what's that? I go, it's the show that I love doing the most that nobody watches, but enough people watch it because it's in a 4th series. And we went shopping. Yeah, 4th series.
So the idea of it is you take celebrities...
It's a chat show, but in shops. Because I think it's really a therapeutic act, shopping. Some people love it, some people hate it. How much do you spend on jeans? I always think that... The question I love the most is, do you like being famous? Do you like being famous, Craig?
You ask people that?
Yeah, because you like being famous, don't you?
I love being famous, yeah. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Because some people won't say yes because it looks like you're full of yourself.
Oh.
And then if you say no, it's like you're not grateful. So it's a difficult question, I think.
Yeah, no,
Do you like being famous?
See, I'm not really famous.
Yes, you are.
There's a difference between famous and being kind of known around the place.
Oh, right, that's the answer then.
Different, you see. That's the Irish answer. In Ireland, you're not allowed to be famous.
Do you like being famous?
Do I love being... Sometimes it's lovely. I tell you when I love it, when I'm with other famous people that are more famous than me and they know you are. And you go, wow, Margot Robbie knows who I am. She doesn't know who I am, but I wish she did.
If you had a...
Yeah, have you seen Barbie?
I have, have you?
I've seen Barbie. It's wonderful, right up to the middle, and then it changes and gets a bit political.
Oh, no.
And I was talking about it earlier, men getting their knickers in a twist about it bashing on Ken. But it's just a toy, isn't it? It's just a toy. He's got hands like that. He can't do anything. His hands are just like that. He can't do it. It's just there to make Barbie's life look even more nice. He's a good-looking fella, isn't he? I liked it. It was real fun.
I thought the first 20 minutes was hilarious.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I thought we were going to be like Elf. What were we talking about Barbie for? So Shopping with Keith Lemon, Wednesdays, 10 o'clock on ITV2.
So you went to the supermarket? But you go to all different kinds of shops?
Yeah, wherever they want to go. The big shop, that's what it's called, isn't it, when you get your food? The big shop. I think it's really telling of people as well. We're going down the different aisles and what do you like shopping for and stuff. You don't like shopping because you go local, don't you? You don't do the big shop.
I can't stand shopping, no.
Don't you? See?
No, you love it, though.
I do. I'm a shopaholic. There's not a better feeling than getting home and seeing a brown box with a big black smile on it. The Amazon box. Yeah. And I can't say any other... There's no...
Just name all the other ones now, please.
What is the other ones?
I have no idea.
Well, we better not. But
the other online shopping services.
How about your grocery shopping? How are you with that?
I don't like food shopping. I think that's a bit boring, but it is very telling about what people eat and stuff. But so, yeah, I have a wonderful time with shopping with Ollie Murs. I think this week it is Ollie Murs and it's Moxie and Mabusi. We went handbag shopping and she went shopping for stuff. There, you've shown a clip of it. There is Ollie Murs. But, yeah, people really open up.
Yeah, but you know they all open up to you because you open up yourself on the show. Like, you told me a lot about yourself and it made me open up a little bit.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever told you anything where you've been like, oh, I would never have thought that?
Well, I'll tell you what happens. As jovial and whimsical, because it's jovial and whimsical, you can imagine, can't you, as it is, you do get deep chats sometimes. I can remember, I mean, I shouldn't have been saying this on daytime TV.
Go on.
But Richard Blackwood told me, this is really dark, man. He told me when he was in a dark time and he thought about ending everything. Okay. And then I go, how do I deal with this? So I just listen as much as I can and then try and get whimsical again and just say, what's the rudest thing you've ever done with an ice pop?
And sometimes you need that. You need that.
Yeah, but it is good to chat. Like, it is my attempt at an adult TV show. When I say adult, I mean adult conversation. Not adult as in celebrity juice adult, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, the ice pop issue is there. I need to change it.
Yeah.
Something,
well, most people just eat it, I guess.
Yeah. How about Josie? How about her shopping habits? What did you discover there? Anything interesting?
Oh, I can't remember. It were ages ago.
I know of one weird one.
What did she say?
I know a pickled egg one.
Oh, yes, you dirty so-and-so. She gets pickled eggs and she puts them in salt and vinegar crisp, mash them up, cheese and onion, mashes them up, and then enjoys. Which I tried it, and I didn't dislike it, did I?
It was all right.
I ate a lot of it, yeah.
You got into it.
But that's a Bristolian thing, or you invented it?
I think I don't know if I invented it or not, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
That is gross.
I mean, you've had some really good celebrities. Who would be your dream celebrity to go shopping with?
People always ask me that of Celebrity Juice, who would be, which is not on anymore.
Oh.
But who would we want on there? I always say Kylie Minogue, Jim Carrey, Mike Myers, and Winona Ryder. They're like my favourite people, apart from my wife and kids.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but recently, I'm really thinking about Margot Robbie a lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, just when I go to cinema to see Barbie, I guess. Yeah. I haven't seen that other film that's against it, that's about building a bomb. Sounds really dark.
Why would you go to that when Barbie's sitting there?
Barbie's so fun, isn't it?
She is stunning.
We've got to stop talking about Barbie.
I know.
So shopping, Wednesday, 10 o'clock, ITV2, and a tour next year in March.
Oh.
Yes.
What's it going to be called?
It's called My First Time, because it will be my first time, and if I like it, I'll do it again. It'll be called My Second Time, and the third time, if I don't like it anymore, it'll be called My Last Time.
My Last Time.
Yeah, a bit like Adele with her numbers, her ages. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. How old is she now? I don't know how old she is. How old is she?
And what can people expect?
You know, I was just saying earlier about you can't put an age on you.
Really?
Can't, can you?
No.
You couldn't guess.
No.
Text in and see if you can guess how old Josie is, and you'll never guess.
Really?
I don't think I put an age on you.
How old do you think I am?
I wouldn't like to say because I'm a gentleman, but so I won't put an age on you. But I was saying, how old is Josie downstairs in the dressing room? I was saying that, but
how old are you?
Oh, I'm 50.
No, you're not.
50?
Yeah, I'm really old.
When did you turn 50?
April, so...
Oh, yeah, it was your big bash.
Yeah.
Never got invited to.
No, I didn't get invited to any of your birthdays ever.
No.
People keep saying that to me. They go, I didn't get invited to your birthday. Have I ever been to your birthday? No.
All right.
But, I decided when I'm 50, I'd do different things. So I've been doing a lot of new different things this year.
Like what?
Oh, I really look tired now because I was busy at the weekend doing something different that I can't talk about because it's not on telly till next year.
OK.
But I enjoyed it.
Any clues?
No, I can't give you any clues. I'll get done.
OK.
Just quickly, Keith, what can people expect from your tour?
They can expect loads of new rubber mask characters. They can expect a tiny bear. They can expect some really good-looking actor called Lee Francis doing some contemporary dance. They can expect some Celebrity Juice-style things, and they can also expect someone with a neck brace on being a bit wrong, a fox, an urban fox. They can expect Amanda Holden's gran.
And when's your show on?
My show's on Wednesday at 10 o'clock on ITV2.
You literally mentioned it 18 times.
Wednesday, 10 o'clock, ITV2. The tour's in March. Tickets are available on Gigmaster and on somewhere else on all my social platforms and all over the place, apart from Amazon.
What's the best shop to go around with someone to get all their secrets, all their juice?
I'd love to shop in Selfridges because that's my favourite shop, but you're not allowed to film in there.
No.
But Asda's a great shop, innit? We had a fun time in Asda. Where else did we go? Oh, we went for a pint. We went on a bus. That was fun on a bus, wasn't it?
And I taught you some
When was the
stuff.
last time you went on a bus?
Oh, we haven't been on a bus in a few years. But it was lovely.
Yeah,
it was so nice.
And you had a little go, didn't you?
I had a little go on the bus.
Yeah.
And I taught him some horse stuff.
Oh, you did teach me some how to make a horse happy.
How?
Which, again, I shouldn't talk about on this programme.
Really?
But you can see it on Wednesdays at 10 o'clock on ITV2, how Josie likes to enjoy a horse and how the horse likes to enjoy Josie.
I know how to make a duck happy. You can see that in my
What do you do? Oh, you showed me in the ad break.
Yeah, I mean,
fantastic.
It's the duck had.
I wonder if it's the same way as you make a horse happy.
Yeah.
It's similar. It's similar. OK.
Thank you. I love you so much.
I love you too. And you're lovely too, because we worked together years ago on Sing If You Can.
That was a weird show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I dunked in a thing and...
He got dunked in a thing and he got things thrown on his thing.
It was fun, though.
And you sung If You Could.
And we're still here.
And we're still here.
So we're
well
doing
done.
it right.
You so great together.
Oh, we're having a lovely time.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. It's lovely to be. I've not been on here for ages. It's lovely to be back.
Good to have you back.
I'll come back whenever you want.
Yeah, he may have mentioned everything, so you know when it's on and when to watch it and what to do.
Now, our next guest is a man of many talents, we know that. Novelist, actor, and, of course, comedian.
And with almost 40 years in the biz, Julian Clary is showing no sign of slowing down, with not one, but 2 UK tours on the horizon. He joins us now. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
It's so lovely to have you.
Hair's looking beautiful.
Do you like my hair?
Yeah, very
Well, it's
much.
funny you should say that, Dermot. I went to the hairdresser and I said, can you make me look like Brad Pitt in Wimbledon?
Yes.
And they said, well, try. And I came out, I looked like Richard Madeley. In a public lavatory.
And are you happy about that, though?
Well, that wasn't what I had in mind.
It's a good look. It's a good look.
Thank you.
So, a fistful of Clary, what would that actually entail? What do I get for my money when I get a fistful of Clary? What do I get?
More than you bargained for. It's, well, the point of my shows is usually to get some heterosexual men on stage and give them a hard time and not humiliate them, but, you know, just have fun. It's the incongruity of it. So I'm always thinking of a new ruse. A fistful of Clary, I thought, aha, a Western theme. I can have a posse. I can slip into some chaps. I can be in the Hang 'em Low saloon and all of that. So that's the ruse of it.
I love the titles of your tours. Always
Go on,
tickle
give us
me.
the titles.
So over the years, it's taken his Glittering Passage '93, The Lord of Mints '09, my favourite, which is 2012, Position Vacant, Apply Within. That's my first. I love that.
Now it's a fistful of Clary.
I mean, how long does it take you to, like, write a tour? Is this something that's ongoing? Do you carry a pen and
I
take
do,
it around with
actually.
you? Do you?
I'm always having little ideas and little
And
thoughts.
it just comes to you?
And so you write them down and then put it all together. And, yeah, it's funny. And then a lot of it's made up as well at the moment.
On the spot. Well,
Yeah.
I've actually seen you in Panto. You were in Jack and the Beanstalk last year. It was at the Palladium.
You said it's
one
master,
of the
isn't it?
best Pantos I've... You steal the show every time. You just have these one-off lines. They're so funny.
And you're doing it now.
Well, I'm doing exactly the same Panto, but in Birmingham. I always says I wasn't going to do Panto again. I've done 12 Pantos, only if I was back in Birmingham. And so I've got the Hippodrome. It's where my mum took me to the theatre for the first time.
So nice. They'll be so
If I could do it as half as, like, a quarter of as good as you.
Have you got some good frocks to wear?
I've only got the one outfit. Do you think I should ask for some more?
What character are you?
I'm the Mother Nature.
Mother? No, I don't remember that in our production.
Well, Dawn French. Wasn't Dawn French?
No, she was Dame Trot.
Oh, right, OK.
Anyway.
What's
the Panto?
No, so it's Jack and the Beanstalk. I think I'm a fairy.
Are you?
Yeah, I think
You're
I'm
an
a fairy.
ethereal
I want to
being.
fly. I want to fly in.
If you want to fly, you just tell them.
I mean, you've done it before, but what tips would you give Alison for...
Well, that's why I asked about costumes, because when you get a bit tired, they do a lot of work for you.
Do they?
So I never come on in the same outfit twice. But if it's been decreed that you've only got one costume,
I think
you'll
I've
have
got
to
one.
work
It's got to be
harder.
fabulous, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, just smile and sound very brummy, and they'll...
You'll be loved.
OK, I'll do that.
Julie, when you do your comedy tours, do you do what a lot of comedians do, where you'll go to, like, small theatres and you'll try your material out, or do you sort of write it and by the time you're good to go, you just go and you crack on with the tour?
Start out fairly small, so that if it's a disaster, not so many people know. And so Horsham, we're starting this time. Then we build up to the London Palladium, which is where I'm doing my London dates.
Would you ever do the tiny, like, on top of the pubs just to try out the material, you know, with the notebooks that you see some comedians
40
do?
years of experience.
It's what I was going to say,
try it out.
to do it.
I don't like to get that close to the general public. You know, where they can reach out and breathe on you. No, I won't be doing that.
You mentioned the London Palladium. It's an iconic theatre. What's it like actually performing there?
Yeah.
Do you get butterflies every time you go?
It's very thrilling, and it's one of those places where that never fades away. Something happens as you walk on stage at the London Palladium. I always think, I don't know what it is, I don't want to know what it is, but something magical happens.
Yeah.
And it kind of lifts you. I think you'll find the same at the Hippodrome.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I guess a lot of that is the Panto, isn't it? You've been doing Panto there for so long, and do you...
Well, it suits me because, you know, it's quite an anarchic art form.
Yeah.
You can mess around and you can talk to the front row, and I can be me. The plot is important, and that good triumphs over evil, but it is a lot of nonsense along the way.
I love your, you're such a busy guy, and one of your mantras was from your mother. Is that right? She always said, just say yes.
My mother, yeah, she's watching now, actually. She remembered. She turned it on. Yes, it's a good philosophy of life. Just say yes. So if ever you're offered something like Jesus Christ Superstar, which I'm doing...
Just say yes.
Soon. I thought, well, I don't know about that. Then I phoned my mother. She said, well, just say yes. It's a fabulous show. And then it's that thing of being slightly out of your comfort zone, because it's a big, fabulous musical.
Have you ever said yes and you just thought, why did I say yes? And they've all done it. Because I know you've done Celebrity Big Brother.
No, that was another thing.
Have you ever said yes and thought, I've made a mistake?
No, you very rarely do. No, it's not just to do with shows. It's to do with, do you want to go out to a party?
Dinner?
I'll say yes, because otherwise you're just sitting at home. You don't often regret saying yes.
Hey, tell us a little bit about Jesus Christ Superstar. So, I mean, did you just get the call from Lloyd Webber? I mean, how did it work? I mean, you must be so excited.
I am excited, especially because this production is an amazing production which I saw last year at the Barbican. And when Herod came on, I think there was Sam Buttery playing it there, I had this little twinge. I thought, oh, just maybe one day I could do that. And then when the phone call came, I did hum and ha, and I went to meet them and the musical director, and I had to go at my number.
Yeah.
And I said, I will quite understand if you don't think this is for me. But no, it's all going to happen.
I think it's going to be incredible. Do you feel pressure, the fact that it's an Andrew Lloyd Webber show?
Well, yes, you don't want to let anyone down, but I'm not trembling in my boots.
In terms of how you approach it, are you going to be, like, how do you play Herod? Do you play Herod, can you be you playing Herod? Or...
Well, I'm thinking a sort of mixture of Putin, Cleopatra and Christopher Biggins.
At last.
Yes.
So you'll see all of those people.
Finally, someone's putting
So
those
be very
two
mad,
together.
very imperious and quite camp. So
Yeah.
that's
brilliant.
But I'll await direction. We haven't started. I haven't started rehearsing.
Have you started Taskmaster yet? Because I know
That's all done.
Oh, is it all done?
It's
How
all
did it go?
filmed.
Did it go?
Well, I'm sworn to secrecy, but it was great fun.
It's a great show. Isn't
And
it?
that goes out in the autumn.
You are the busiest man in the world. You are the busiest man.
Well, it's all nonsense, that's the thing. It's not like being a doctor or having to go and teach people. It's just camp comedy.
You're not going to retire ever. Please say no.
I don't think I will.
Good.
And as long as people want to come and see me, I'll keep going.
Yes, please. We do want to keep seeing
Always.
you.
Thank you, Julian. Julian Clary is a fistful of Clary. Tour starts next April. Tickets are on sale now, and best of luck as well with Jesus Christ Superstar.
Thank you.
When it comes to pairing, some things just work, don't
that's so
they?
nice of you.
Dermot, Alison, Strawberries and Cream, G&T,
Yeah.
Will.i.am and Britney Spears.
Oh, yeah. So, it's great to hear that musical duo have once again collaborated for the latest single, Mind Your Business. Here to tell us all about it is the one and only Will.i.am. Hey, Will.
Hey, how are you guys?
We're great, thanks.
How are you this morning?
Seeing you.
We're good this morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good this morning, thank you.
Amazing. New single, Mind Your Business.
Yes.
Is that literally the message, mind your own business?
For things that don't pertain to you, yes.
Yeah.
Especially when, you know, in the world that we live in today. Like, we live in a world where people are pressured to share every single moment. And when they don't share certain things, they feel like they're left out or they're not fitting in. And that shouldn't be the case. You should share when you want to share or what you want to share.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be...
You don't have to share everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the moment that's what I'm talking about on my verse on Mind Your Business. Brittany's talking about, you know, the price of that level of fame where you can't even go to Tesco, you can't go to, you know, the supermarket, you can't go out without a price being on a photo.
The super interesting thing about that as well, from sort of, you know, someone like Britney's perspective that got into the business so young, and you see it with so many boy bands as well, is they have no idea what that level of fame until you're in it, right?
Yeah.
So you think you want it, and then when you're in it, you're like, oh, hang on a second, no human being, like, really can be expected to deal with that in a rational way. It's so difficult. So you've known her a long time, right?
Yeah, I've known her, well, I've been a fan for a while before I met her. And I would just jot them down, take, you know, parts of the things that she was saying, like, wow, that's a nice sentence. That's a nice phrase. That's a nice catchy thing that we could build from. And then I will return the next lunch and be like, hey, check out this. And then we would go into the studio and write that. So
is that the way you are with everyone? So when you collaborate,
that's the way I was with Brittany.
Yeah.
You know, that's unique to working with her.
So when you collaborate mostly, do you like to meet up, or do you just do your own thing and then bring it to the party? How does it work?
Well, it depends. Like me and John Legend, we just have different types of conversations around a piano.
Yeah.
Me and Usher is just back and forth. I'll come up with stuff, throw it to Usher. He'll send me notes.
Yeah.
Right. So each person that I work with, you have to treat it unique.
So interesting the way that collaboration that works.
Where would your collaboration with Will be?
Oh, we'd 100% be out.
You're out in a club?
Honestly,
in a club?
So we had a great night. He probably doesn't remember. Will used to do Judges' Houses so many times because he could come on X Factor. And then one night we were sat around this hotel, and Will was just like, it was about 2 in the morning, and we were just both like, hi guys, how you doing? We were like, where have you come from? He was doing a DJ gig in London. He just came back, and we just sat him down. We had a great chat that night.
2 in the morning?
Yeah, something like that.
Sleep when you're dead, Anne.
And that's where like our great, some of our great collaborations came from. on my greatest hits.
Where would our collaboration be, Will?
Well, you're fun, so it has to be somewhere where
like a ballpark.
Don't say that as a contrast. Well, you're fun.
No,
that too. He's fun.
You're laughing.
Ballpark.
A place where you could really just
get loose.
Yeah.
We'd create some good stuff.
Listen, there's no video to this yet, so let's Pride next month. Obviously, you've done Pride before. Must be excited about that.
Beyond excited. Always love playing it. This one's gonna be super special.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to drop this song at it.
Oh gosh.
It's gonna go.
And Brighton's a great town as well. And we have such a good time down there. Also, you got the Voice Kids. What was really interesting reading, you said you find the Voice Kids in many ways harder and more rewarding at the same time than doing the actual voice.
I find it harder to watch the kids, if I'm honest with you, because I hate when you don't turn round. It's like, it kills me.
And Shanice this year.
It kills me, yeah.
It's harder from the perspective of saying no to kids when they're showing you their dreams and the things that they're passionate about.
Yeah.
And you see their parents right to the other side, and the kids are strong, but the parents are crying. Like, that one is a hard one. Because you're thinking about, like, wow, well, I don't have kids, but just, putting myself in the shoes of the parents, like, wow, how would I be?
And you've been a kid, so you understand, right?
I mean, I've been a kid.
Yeah.
You've been a kid.
That's what I mean. We've all been there. We understand the passion.
But the thing with kids is you just take it on the chin. We're fine. It is the parents that get upset. But what I love about The Voice is you're always positive with them. You're always positive with the children. That's so lovely.
Yeah, and when you're on The Voice Kids, you don't have to worry about a kid being, like, super disgruntled on, like, the industry and then sliding you a demo on the side, or, like, this is my last shot.
Yeah.
You don't have that. It's just nothing but joy, optimism, a clear view of the future and what they want to do. Like, it's nothing but joy.
I'm just going to put my record
Come on, do it.
Stop it.
Single Britney, Mind Your Business is out now. Thank you, Will.
Oh, thank you, guys.